I'm making a little tutorial on for people that don't know how to set up Nova Launcher and icon packs and custom widget packs. So this is the Pixel Launcher on my Pixel 4 XL. So you can swipe up for the app drawer, and I have a lot of icon packs and custom widgets installed. And I always run Nova, so I have my folders on that. I'm not even sure you could do folders on Pixel Launcher. And then you have your Google News feed on your left. So that's a basic screen right there. Let me go to Settings app. Let's see. Settings. Let's go to Launcher. Default Home app. So here's the choice. I mean, and there's other launchers out there, but I just always prefer Nova Launcher. So let's hit Nova. So now it's a Nova Launcher. And the way I have it set up with the gestures, I double tap the screen, and it opens up my app drawer. And you see I got my folders up here. And of course, the app drawer doesn't look all junky like it did on Pixel Launcher. So I got all my icon packs here, and I own a lot more. These are just the main ones that I use a lot. And here's my custom widgets, which I own a lot more too, but these are usually my go-tos also. And icon packs, once you start downloading some or whatever, you just go in here and say like Enix. You can hit apply right here, and it asks you want to do it with the Pixel Launcher or Nova. Pixel Launcher doesn't support any icon packs, so it actually doesn't do anything. And you see these are the other launchers available. And I know a lot of people like Launcher. I just happen to like Nova the most. And you'll see the icons change there at the bottom, and they all change here too. And then remove this so I can show you how. Oh, and if you want to go into Nova settings, you just hold the home screen down for a few seconds and hit settings. And here's everything there's so much stuff that you can do with this. You can set up your grid size, which you can set up where you'll have up to like 12 icons, and they'll be all small. Also, like how big you want them and all that. I just have the way I like it, and but there's so much you can do in here. So if I want to switch to another icon pack, let's say gelatin, you hit this little thing down here and it says apply icon theme. And some of them will recognize what launcher you're using. And as you see, it said Nova. And just double tap and you see all the icons change again. And just say if you're using a certain icon pack and you don't like that that icon that's used for them, or for that app that you're trying to use, you can hit this pencil icon here, and you see it'll tell you messages. That's what the name is of the app. I just happen to hide the label on my home screen, but you could tap the picture, and you see I can select from any of the icon packs I have installed. But let's just say gelatin, since that's what I chose. Then you can you could change the icon to something else. And I mean, there's usually thousands of icons available for you to switch whatever you want to do. So, like, just say if you have a certain wallpaper that is a certain color and you want it to match that wallpaper more, then there's so many options. I'll just leave it like that. And let me show you about custom widget maker. So you hold the home screen for a few seconds, just like how I showed you to get to settings for Nova. And you could just tab widgets, and you see there's all the Google widgets, and some of the icon packs even have their own widgets. But you scroll up till you find kwgt, custom widget maker. And there's a bunch of sizes you could choose. I just usually go with the bigger one. And you see it says in there, click to set up or long press to resize. So you just hold it for a few seconds. Then you get that remove sign or padding or resize. Just tap resize, then stretch it out. Make it bigger, make it smaller, whatever. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Then you just, once you get it to the side, so I like to hold it down again and hit padding so it could stretch all the way to the both sides of your home screen. Then you tap right in there. And you see here's all the ones that I have installed. So let's go with and of course you'll never run out of ideas or people creating these awesome widget packs. There's so many in the App Store. Let's say Inspire. I mean, there's so much stuff these guys come up with. Let's do that one. So there's a bunch of little options down here. But let's go ahead and just click this little floppy disk looking thing in the top right corner to hit save. Then you swipe up and it changes there. But you know, like I said, you have the option of changing the sizes of everything. But let me go to one of my favorite wallpaper apps is Wallpy, and it is a paid icon or a paid app. And really, it's just Unsplash. But the cool thing about this app, let's find something. Let's try this one. It even tells you down there on splash.com. Well, if you hit this bottom left setting thing, there's a bunch of stuff where you can blur the picture to however you want. There's a lot of apps out there where you can alter the wallpaper. I like this one because you're able to do it all in one app. And plus, Unsplash has so many different photos. So you could change just about everything in there. You can even change the colors depending on, you know, if there's any color on the picture. So you just tap it and hit this little save icon. Then you could choose to just set it as your home screen, lock screen, or both. Let's just do home screen. And then it'll tell you up here, wallpaper set. And see it, now it's there. So after you mess around with it for a while, you'll start understanding it a lot more. So let's say I want to do my own. You hit this you got your three icons in the right corner next to that magnifying glass. If you hit the one in the middle, you'll see this screen. You see there's nothing in there. So you hit this plus sign. Oops. And there's a bunch of stuff you can play with around here. And I really don't, I'm not really that skilled in doing all that, but just say it's like some text. And you see by default, you'll see like a little time clock. You can hit the little time and then click right here where you see that dollar sign, erase it, and you could write whatever, like happy Monday. And hit this check mark. And you see, and then I could change the size of it. I could change the font. Let's go with this old English look. Hit that save. Always hit the save, because if not, when you get back to your home screen, it won't be saved. I mean, there's some, I'm sure there's a lot more videos where it'll explain a lot more. It just, the main apps that I use is Nova Launcher. Then you got, all kinds of widget or icon packs. You could just even go in the Play Store and just search icon pack, and there's so many in the Play Store. Some of them are free. Most of the time, the ones that are free have ads in them. But what I usually like to do is you could go to it like that and click the screen and just swipe on through. And then, especially if you want to look at the reviews, I usually there's like 4 reviews on the page, and then you can see all reviews, and you can see like if this app is constantly updated, and you can also click about this app, and it'll tell you. So in bright red colors, it's saying he has 5,000 icons. Then you can go all the way up to see, because sometimes if you look all the way updated on August 23rd, so that's a pretty recent update. There's some icons that haven't been updated forever, and you'll never really see any more updates to the. And then you could even see here, update started at 1.0 or 1.0 with 4,200 icons up until 1.9.1. That's what you always want to look for in icons. And of course, I highly recommend Google Rewards. This right here, once you signed in, they'll start asking you these little surveys, and this is straight coming from Google. You're not gonna have to worry about anyone else asking you these questions, and it goes based off your location settings. So you want to have your location settings just like if you're using your phone for maps or GPS or whatever. And it'll be like, if just say you happen to search for on the Google search for what time do a certain basketball team play. Well, they'll ask you questions based on that, or if you happen to be watching YouTube videos and or ask you, this next video, do you recommend like something you would like to watch, and just answer honestly, and eventually you'll just start raking in a lot of Play Store credit. Sometimes it'll be 25 cents, 30 cents, even up to $1. Even if like you go shopping and they ask you to take a picture of your receipt, and you can upload it, and those are the ones that pay the most. So like right now, let's see. I got it in my Google folder. Somewhere in here. All right, let's go back. open. So right now I got $11, and uh, you'll constantly be asked these questions the more activity you do. That I was saying that's a great way to not spend so much money, especially like right now with a lot of people in quarantine. You know, that's a money saver right there too. And you can also go on Twitter and look for, just do a search for like hashtag KWGT, and you'll see all kinds of ideas, or people promoting their packs, and you can even find giveaways. The community's really big, and it's really a fun thing to do. So hopefully this video helped anyone trying to figure out how to even get started. I highly recommend Nova Launcher. There's a bunch of different ones, but that's the one that I use the most. And hopefully this video helped you out. All right.